So this is going to be part 2 on CCS Toys Gunbuster, and I'm going to be looking at the gimmicks. We're going to be playing around with the figure. One thing I did was I attached the cape, but it is not complete. So this is one piece here, and then you'd have 2 other pieces that peg in there, and I'm not going to do it. And I'm probably not going to display him with the cape because it will make him just too massive. Maybe someday when I get a larger case to display, I can go all out, but for right now. So I had to remove a couple pieces. These peg in the back, and then replace them with the cape. So he's also got this kind of cape-like thing, and it took me a moment to figure out what it is. So there's his fist, so it would go, I guess, in here. I guess up like this. A lot of stuff going on with this figure. You know, these really are like pieces of artwork. So I'll show the light up features. There are some. So I could not, it's really hard to do this light up feature with your finger. So I'm using this little, okay. And okay, there we go. All right. Stand up straight. Now, the light up feature is really subtle. So you could see right there, little light up there, little light up there. And then this removes, it's got batteries. And then inside the rib cage, then we have some light up features there. So that's some of the light up features. Again, rather subtle. Here in this room, it doesn't show a lot, but we have some more light up features, which are pretty cool. So that there, and then on the other side, so we have a red and a blue, and it creates a little bit of an interesting look on his head with the red and blue. This piece here, so as I've said, oh geez, I basically know nothing about this character other than it is a mecha anime from 1988, and the Gunbuster is supposedly an absolutely massive robot, one of the largest ever. I guess this is supposed to, I never actually did this, but I guess this is supposed to go in there. I'm sure this comes from an episode. But don't know that it works that well. I don't know. It's probably my own fault. Probably didn't do it correctly. But you're seeing the first time I tried it out. Okay. Now this was something I didn't notice the other day, which is that this opens up. I swear it does. Man, don't want to break it. All right, there we go. Jeez, wasn't so hard the other time. So that opens up, and then I showed the other day that the legs will open up. And then we have all these, I don't know, missiles or something. Looks like there's a magnet in there. Not sure what that's for. And then you can attach, oh, I guess the magnet's for this thing here, because it attaches on by magnet. And I've got 8 of these, so I guess 2 for each, you know, 1 for front and 1 for back, and if you go all in on this, we'll take a look at what it would look like. It would look like that. looks like an exploding tree. So I guess that's what it looks like in the anime. Just all these missiles and everything going crazy. The last light up feature I don't really understand. So we got like this baseball looking thing, and it's activated through magnets. So you can see here, this magnet, this thing here will go on his foot like that. And then what you could do, well, I guess I could demonstrate it here, is, oh, jeez. You know what? I'm not going to demonstrate it. Basically, it's supposed to show the energy of his foot, and it just pops on there. And so if you're using the brace, you could have him flying through the air, delivering that. Now, why in the world this thing is activated through the magnet, I don't understand, but I couldn't really figure it out from the instructions. So I assume he just carries this bat around. He does have, his hands are movable, but not strong enough to hold this bat. It's all plastic, but it does have some weight to it. So he also has a pair of axes. Okay, and like I said, even though these fingers all move, they are clearly not meant to hold anything, and you would have to use alternate hands. I believe that there are 7 or 8 sets of alternate hands with this figure. So if you want to go all out, you could either, attach these fists on either side and the cape billowing out on either side, or if you want to use the base, the stand, and use all of these things to have him going absolutely berserk. So you see the light shut off. It says on the instructions that it will shut off after 5 minutes. 5 minutes seems maybe a little fast if you have them on a shelf and you want to display them, but I guess it will help preserve the batteries. But all in all, I think this is a very cool figure. It's one of these ones where, depending upon the room you have, the amount of space you have to display it, you can really put together something pretty dramatic. Also, this, let's see here. This down here pulled down like a tiny little bit, and I think that's as far down as it goes. So snaps up. I have no idea. I would have thought, because it looks like there's something in there, like a circular, like a circular beam or something, but not big enough to actually do anything. So that's a little weird. But it seemed like that is as far down as it goes. So anyway, oops, sorry. That is CCS Toys. The look at the accessories, the gimmicks for Gunbuster, not Gunblaster. Gunbuster.